redeeming itself as a safe place for business. For months, San Francisco has been prepping to host world leaders and captains of industry for the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation, or APEC, the regional trade summit that's expected to draw some 20,000 people to the city. It's the largest international gathering here since the signing of the United Nations Charter in the 1940s, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The global economy is still recovering from the pandemic, with supply chains further disrupted by the war in Ukraine and the Middle East. There's also the intense rivalry between the US and China, causing growing mistrust and instability between the two superpowers.
Now, the challenge, though, is to convene a forum with APEC that focuses on economic integration and economic cooperation, but not getting bogged down with security concerns.
APEC is a unique grouping of 21 member economies of differing political ideologies, aiming to foster more trade and collaboration in and along the Pacific Rim. Together, they account for over 60% of global GDP, almost 40% of the world's population, and close to half of global trade. It's an important region for both Washington and Beijing, which is why all eyes are on an expected face-to-face meeting between U.S. President Joe Biden and China's President Xi Jinping on the sidelines of the summit. It would be just the second time for the two to meet since Biden took office in 2021. U.S.-China relations have been deteriorating as Washington's cut off Beijing from its advanced tech, and Beijing ceased military exchanges last summer after then U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited self-ruled Taiwan, which China sees as part of its territory.
The Chinese will warn the United States that if Taiwan tries to declare some kind of independence and tries to move away from the classic, one China policy, that there will be problems.
Though the U.S. doesn't have diplomatic ties with Taiwan, the two share similar democratic values and deep economic links. And this week's APEC summit is a crucial opportunity to build on those, as it's a rare international stage self-ruling Taiwan is not blocked from by China. But Taiwan is only allowed to send special envoys to APEC, never its president. Representing President Tsai Ing-wen again this year is Morris Chang, the 92-year-old founder of chip-making giant TSMC, the company that's put in one of the largest foreign investments the U.S. has ever seen. Chang will be joined by a delegation including Taiwan's top trade negotiator John Deng, who says the president's absence will not hurt Taiwan's contributions to APEC.
Even with this deficiency to us, our enthusiasm for participating in APEC is not diminished.
Taiwan and its fellow APEC members will also discuss a host of other issues like climate change, clean energy, narcotics, and AI safeguards. Here in downtown San Francisco, security has been doubling down around the Moscone Center, the main venue for this week's conference. They already set up steel barricades and blocked certain streets, setting up a perimeter in the area. They're also restricting certain trains and air traffic around the city. With such high stakes and some of the world's most influential leaders coming to town, the U.S. as hosts will be counting on things running smoothly as a reflection of its reliability as a partner for the Asia Pacific. Justin Wu and Joyce Tseng in San Francisco for TaiwanPlus.